right. Good morning, Abusia. Mamani na kwaba Muhammadu Hano. Yamama kwaba deba political zone. So I hope say obi ahoye. I hope say and yeah penade so obi dia edana kuma so no bemuma no. Mesel say and then the first day I will share me obe share page no the amame na afoforo so etumi ene bi ayeden ene bi ahwe the money na ase for the smooth support and I say the constant support modi amame all this while. I pray say as time goes on our platform would continue to grow and grow with good things. My pastor we share me free Facebook message say over share page number 1 na weja comment yes obeja comment Mr. Mo comment na na me bisa mo ehu hia ntina ya na me bisa mo san. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So that is set for me. I hope so be atomenka clear. Wow, what be atomenka. Maybe I'll show me if you be a mawakwaba. The political zone so within the Felix appear. Say they're made in Cambodino, higher political zone. On second video, baby, I will be no. But more than share family. Nyankopon so ebe shiraw na dia edawa koma so no so aye dia ma and there me were few videos bi a me pese di hu komo na said the endra me din kan ma ye ti ase no ye be ko another election na say ye betumi akọ another election ekodin kunim say ye betumi akọ another election etumi akọje bibi papa bi e de abre MPP a na ehu behia sremo ehu behia se eniame bi a ye eniame bi a ye kokeka ye eniame bi a ye de ye ho kohihye mu a entumi amakwan ama sebe peace ya na esese ye nya no party ni mu no ye nya no esese ye ho aduro ene ne ya sese no mama ma ye ntina ho e ma ne nkoye too late mama ma ye nkotena ho obi say Hobson is a count. Of course, I feel my say Hobson is a count. But I have some news on that too. Don't worry. They be America. Anyways, we Charlie. Everyone share for me. Mr. Mo, I'm share page in the mommy. Nah, page in the call. Yes. Okay. Don't mind Hobson. I told him. Share that catcher and say, "A day we are at the end of the day, no we." Obi said, "Is Hobson coming back to NPP again?" No, I don't think he would even want to come to NPP again. I think right now he's okay with Afafranto, so let's leave him there. But those people are not going to be spared. Like I said, and Crawford be your bull loose, Emma Quaya, Omobe Fry, Muidi, and Bonnie be brave. Now, and I mean, my imagine say these days, Patrol 1 second, and no near Juma. Metna page why because yen to me, my metna and ye Juma and ye did and can be assessed yet can na penny na so would be a name could be for 1 second. Aye. We are say Adia ya. Oh, we are supplying say what do I come a baby be cheap. Na obeye adwuma na onipa ABS sanka oboawo na adwuma no wie peye no na sa nipa ni mom ena maase na odi wewu ade a eya enene se woni obi a ompe wasem eche wo usum nemu nsem na sade we ade a ebedi yehwambo papa especially for this a year ebaye me mamuni na akwa ababio at the bar political zone so this week yaka kire mo say adwuma ye wa ha no ye too you better talking about and budget what people are saying about it all right now so said the American last time kire mo say ye to me answer ye yare a ewo party ni mu a you be who say ye beba betena ha be ye adwuma ye be kasa because chale adwuma nipa year in 2020 to 2024 no 4 years straight to na nya grow ni na etwa say anka MPP for to me den etumi tena so bio because say ban message ye de kwa bonten say yenkoto aba I don't think there was any candidate in this race no kuta more message than Dr. Bawumia say bano even cry the way anapa pay ne encrofopo daily on the ones the way apa pay ne humility the way apa pay or tear the way or yen niama say unless we will be a one why dwene say boni ne wo trim na papa amla papa bi enu trim na abeka say Dr. Bawumia nipa boni now so politics in tino yen mu bi eture ehwiri kogina one side ekoma sebe opportunity papa bi ananka Ghana wo sanka Ghana de betumpon no ebebo ye nanso achia emu ye enka achi so me de me no me wogidie pa me kwasi ametie me wogidie pa se so ampa se Ghana fo pa pese Ghana ko nanim dia na se ye leader na nyese me political party nti na se ye leader na nyese bia se we ba menya bibia dinti dia then I don't see any why it like any reason why any real sensible human being living in Ghana obeto aba ebetumi ehu Bawumia posture Bawumia candidature Bawumia what Bawumia and governs and vote against Bawumia. But unfortunately that is what happened, and it all happened because of some of the people who worked hard against the party. Now my imagine said for this time we are not going to allow them because we would expose them so that they would not be in the party again. Me didn't can same way. Me hope about time with social media so first one yes me could defend ye say nanado any case by me could defend ye. Second one was me actually believing okay say you MPP party bia we have like what it takes enti yede ye hu ni na akodi akire na so bra yen yede ye hu adi akire yede ye nim ni ade ato like say we are in danger no na enkrofo bi so na makire a wo mo de sabio mpreduasa bia wo mbenya adie be bia wo mo betena ena enu sabe enu ho adwuma ena na omo ye ebinim di abro ebo abro ema sabe vision na ekuta Dr. Bawumia sa betwa de His Excellency na na do ye no so no and to me amba these two things. Now we are in a time I may personally dear Mijidi correctly Mijidi say yeah but and I'm very serious about it. Cliff, big up yourself. Mo share page in my tap so say yeah but now you can't NDC now so 1 year na etare party no ho edi en bone se yentumi anya kukuduro anka nkyere omo se di amoye ye no amwa na ma omo anya adwensa kyera so mu benya mpo a ye betumi abetena ha kasa ye beye de ye beye ni na menu aba ma enkusi hwe because me din ka say ontumi any obi a ono empa wiye enkodwene mom enu nti ebra asemo bekai a de ebema time bi so ba me ho ebra me kope me ho asem ko bie ma no ekoka say ye papa bi akoka asem bi me sese no me mpesa me de be fa sa line sese but obi akoka asem bi na asem no kan ye no eluku good on the young MP before, especially when you have somebody like that attacking the president and the vice president. You be now me hot time. We need me am me wine. Me na me be chere obi said the ye fa me bebre e bi ja me page so ba one more na first me ba no mo be gu so one more me make kasa frame me phone so near the most of them just gave me up because I said the truth. And the reason is say ye mbebunu na ye wo MPP mu say na yet Dr. Baumia vision na se no me nuanom se mo ama ya nsore wak ohun anya dwumaden amfa ntai ye party na chi Angie and free slow by show of what we know being some way. Say MPP might not see any chance of coming to power again. Because these people are there, they know what to do, but they choose not to do it. They choose not to do it. At the end when him say, "Ensan koye we, ensan koye we." Nanso enam baby ane wo mujina, enam baby ane ebi no mujina ntino. Ye yankasa ye party ne bebo na bro. We don't have balls. That is the problem. You need balls, sebe. Say, wa kwalakra wenya courage. So what you say? One master courage na or voice it out. Adi bi a penny bi or crew said there be adi a fell say can be no crane meaning the papa no. And nam sa protocol ne niame wo party no muntino. Obi kura mouse a chance nipo empo na de awo kan pa e den etumi ato obi aso kra na obi atie. And into bo na wo mo a omo wo yin pin. One more omudi ye bone, one more mosa nyegu ye gari no omne ya na meeting na se. Metiwe say obi we small fan chame because me who say you say might be the Alex Tetebi o Jimmy B but ebe no so because muni no mo ka ho machinery na ye use ye edigency ye one more share that share sebe max fe enso na akoma no ye tan no they were all part of it and only one aim those people only one aim they wanted young fa Dr. Baumia nkwana say we nya good mark ya yaka so no kwa ne krofo anto ama ne tintumi fa ne nkobio that is all they were after. We still allow them at the sitting table with us, planning with us, and collecting the information that we have, selling to our opponent, and letting our opponent use it against us. That is what happened. I'm not afraid of nothing, especially when it is true. Means true. Hello, Colleen. How are you doing? Say, idea, me, no. Say, idea, me can mean say, no cra, me kwesi means true. She say yakoto aba. Mama memfa we nya yi na afi me start mbre. Yakoto aba. Abato a yakoto ye no. Ye lusu. Tio. Sejo ye lusu. Ampa ye lusu. Enye den ya niam bi nti na ma ye den ye lusu ye. Ena entumi nya de ba ko nti ena ye lusu ye. Instead of political party na wako election na the machinery echo failing na went to me win election no obehu die nti a factors nti a ma sebisa lose na bae no we were rather quick to say yemfa blame no nkoma na Nekufuado yemfa blame no nkoma se ba omi ayi sebisa be Muslim yemfa blame no nkoma se sebisa be de ba omi akọ ye nti yemfa blame no nkoma se you see and they forgot say it is a party machinery, a party machinery, and all of it must come together in order to deliver any success we are looking for us. Anyway, now anyway, we have a giant HDD and so she mitrimintino, mabo wicked. And I mean, can we? Those who want to get angry can get angry. Sebio, Yawagana. Miss B, Michiao, Yawagana. And Obi, a promise ye MPP phone na. Hey, sometime me and my boss Justin Kodia was there, Chairman Intim was there, and Nana B was there, all the big men were there, the party leaders were there. And Obi kachire ye say, Yakotwaba, ono na junimuno tie. Se enyo no, and a modern kodia. Our promise back what the mama say, or the mobile co-position. again or say samun jinin dia or person chira mo say eba ne dweke sika ye did mischief you would the battery moi ye didn't say hunu sika ye didn't say hunu the sign niama or no our sense cano. This is something young kasa ye toto mucho and come the way ya or painting or promise ye. And the promise no promise ye no abem. Bossana or sano abemo or the yabo position area afe musuro se mo beka nanim mo betwe na so. Hey, MPP mo say niama wo Ghana papa mumma mweni na ho. Some of us, our lives are in danger because of these things we do. Don't let us do this. Obiso wa disikabe dia bro. Ye pen krofo ablem ne de. Ye se ye ntumi money din kra because okoka ne krofo be okoka sika ye de ma party na ma. Enti party for pa. Pipa or see a bit play mischief, but on to me, Cassa, why you come because or person sign cobio, you obey here cement bag me and sa obey here a sewing machine, you nubi, no honor beco, into to me canning into the beer, yeah, Jumano, yeah, bopono, no bisuna metri, not all sunny. Election way, who can't we have a blame on? Everybody played a role. Communicators played a role. The people to resource the communicators played a role. Especially the worst of them was the appointees. Like the wicked one called AYISI, who very soon I'll be exposing here. Just say, ya foul the wakotna baby. Bua party now party soon the ye. Keke. Bua party you now party in the ye. Okwa oko shewo nkwa ode. And kwa there ko board door to door. Yeah, campaign. Ye na museum, ye na mwewiem. Where we krana misbe. One ka so a crown po a pass it. Fanuko police kekeni yesi betuya 20,000 Ghana. Hey, na me jina way. Kwabena mo siba. Na me kwabena mo siba me sabe me papa watu e besi no dua. Na me confessa 20,000 Ghana no we. Na me dia ko police. Enso nanka honorable betumi. Edna she who free. It's no geniska. Me say me papa we be nya ni dimbo. Kofi ofosun can say one temenka media me ko me si we nipa. Kofi ofosun can say kwesi apia crime mete political zone me si we nipa. MPP nya wo say so tenant election we ye lusu. Me na me ka me kire mo. Makachira mo say me the whole of 2024 me di 3 months per Canada and kaini na me di Ghana, so I saw these people up close for who they are. Ofosun kan say nisko de bema wa kasa kro be ka kire wo no e bema wakoma atoye ma wakoye adwuma ya no bi wo mu aye no sebe AYISI a nanim sebe truck ya bongres na we AYISI Minerals Commission me wona make abura ubo wa party MPP me say this time yan cover hwe so enu nti na mumu bi no mo betan yan amontan yan me si Kofi Ofosun kansa wa wonim ni bia mo fa video we nkoma no me say so wonte ya me so won flower o won megene flower no ye nipa oye nipa Kofi Ofosun kansa, he is one of the people me say nyankopon wo ho boy no there me like me nim die amenyako big up me nim die nti a baby ayi okogina for parliament no omo nhede hu no ya na mente ase but oye human being oye very honest human being. The appointee ankasa ka kiro say oh bra office enye say bi asiko na me eno na na eye me ya no me fellas me be say bi nye sika bi lie what you say okay information be 1 or 2 be na enya ne debi ye me ya opo be free pa fra miao. Ube free nipa fra ye miao. Ube send here me say ye to abawie ye na mo ma men kamare ho se min kire mo na men to aso. Ye to abani wie ye no. No krenya me on the day of election. Me call Central Region me ba na meka 4,500. Tina chese na me ye low kra. Na arehosem e wo me na de me ana me ka obi antie bi ade ami bi say me call supporters no bubefu na so sometimes we have to tell the truth. Your friend is saying Sister Diana Rivers, Miss B, Ama Masalifu, Sister your friend is saying Nashome and the likes, Sister Esther Kennedy, Sister, especially Sister Evelyn. Sister Evelyn, my own Sister Evelyn, your boy, for those who know. Now, we na NDC for that me. And then me ask me Mary near, and could be the dance here. Now, ma Mary, I direct me say, on encrophobia kasa. Now, the way I'm life ye in danger no. Many omunko kasa. Na omunhwe ha won so to me. Me frɛ party penning. No oteboard so. Oka kire me say party adwuma na me beye ya. No only position biom wo party. I have the text message here. Me no picture. For some of you who follow me, you know. Or say party ninti na me baye de no only position wo party ni mu. Obi anana na do de na kwatena board so. Asamo ameka me na make me kire. I have all the corresponding messages. Me Mary, TikTok and now could be my dance here. So no only position or party in the just an ex-executive. Ye bano neck ekushia oka home. Me friend current executive, top notch current executive. One Miami, me message in when Miami. Say Joe, enti nyamo do ene ehumobro bi ebinum nyame so. Eso so me mun kakra kamo betia na felisapia agura because at that time Skaben na di tua security. Skaben na di ko tua security no. Ohun awe. Almost only omo benanti so sebe say excuse me to say sometimes no say payment ni ade ne nkwa na wanim Ghana for boy si na ebinim adwene ye den esesa but I endured it all. Na ebra ye bre resources they are communicators no. Na AYISI Martin KWAKU AYISI Mr. at the Minerals Commission and essence side checks akese edemema NDC parliamentarians in the VOLTA region. Etime enyame wanwa say oda so te ho a yentumi yinim firi ho. Enam adwuma bone a omudiye edema eye John Mahama ene ni NDC for me na meka me kire mo. Se Martin AYISI say no obe challenge ya baby obi a wo ye wadanfo wa wo ne wo affiliate mo kan che ne say Felix appear political zone mi bom wa ha na me say so wo any response wa on famra na ma ye ready. Ye ba ya ne na mo ne ye hwe ne ama o. Ye adwuma te sa nas. Ye ne namu ye ne uni na ne nam ye di nkomo no kama. But ya dwene ne ye adwuma nti no yetumi decipher hunu wo mo ye nipa bone ene wo mo ye papa. That is how I work. Ebra party MPP party epe t-shirt keke edi ama woni a ebekwa akwafemfam poster ne ade a ye nya no because some of the executives no so ayo ho sebe Interpol just the wonder eba ya no atena so ye this scam executives bi we dey akamunya akamo fan koma TikTok for no kwa dey ahye sebe o dey ahye ne baabi na watena so o che no yare a wonte ase die nti a wo yare yedi bibi kakra man we dey farmer communicators and fan koto petrol no mo fan kwa ye adwuma na watena so o frɛ na wo mfa o message no wo miaw Ya bre sano na Martin KWAKU AYISI eso et Minerals Commission utie Minerals Commission oye den o yusu eye aban sika e sponsor NDC for e VOLTA region. Nti me se enya hwe a question na me pese ni bisa ye ne a yete a ye de Ghana ho na ye dwene na enye dede bi keke na ya na ye pese yete ne yaso NDC for ma yete ase ye beto abase Akufo Addo ne na ban ye corrupt na point is corrupt enu nti omo ba let us be let us say and omo de be kire ba ko na da hey men kan no obi anti bi one of the letters here omo de ba ye ebi nie or say okay CEO fired in 2020 member I write to formally inform you that the President of the Republic has terminated your appointment as the Chief Executive Officer of the Northern Development Authority, effective immediately. You are directed to hand over your duties to Dr. Emmanuel Ebire Inga, who shall act as the Chief Executive Officer of the authority. The President extends his gratitude for your service to the nation. Signed, Callistus Mahama, PhD, Secretary to the President. Okay? And then to Dr. Al-Hassan Suleiman Anamzoya. All right? Intishadio. This is what I don't get about young Ghana for and how we do our type of politics. Seriously. I mentioned Antonia maybe I say. Akufo Addo appointees ni na anya papa. Yes, you yate. Okay? Se nya papa dia. Na ndiye se opamo a ese so opamo mu ni na sa na me hu. Because se woka se enkatie no ade bia befrem na enya na kire se wo mo eka hu ni na enye. Enti wo mo a wo mo de odi omo esi what se Martin AYISI no will the NDC or Mr. KWAKU AYISI himself be bold enough to face the cameras and tell Ghanaians say he never sponsored any NDC candidate in the VOLTA region, that he never gave any money to the NDC people to do campaign against NDC to do campaign against MPP. He did, and he cannot deny that. Martin AYISI says so a bema ye man 20 derby 24 hours for ABA no one thing. Ye man 48 hours. Martin AYISI say wo se wo ye kron na se election ya ye call ye one ko amfantia MPP a brabonten be ye press conference na fa wo nsa because we are ready. One kasa wo party two party abro na se jo wonim de ye me ya eye ipo enanka sebio omuhu ne se debi se me de bi beko NDC for ho kra na se me de kakra so ba se MPP no mama me eduma no debi o omuhu MPP fo a omunsechi de no mamu nemu na kire wo nso hu NDC ni ana osere. And it is the same thing that happened to Dampare. The same thing that AYISI no more, the same thing that happened to Dampare. Dampare, you started so well, you were bringing discipline and some fashion to the police, everything was going on to keep your position because you probably wanted to keep your position or whatsoever. Now, you decided to do the rest of your years as there is no hope for Ghana. Now, the saying. And ye kotwa ba sebiu sebin prediasa ye kotwa ba ya to awie gidigidi aba se ye kan commander wo na police ni kura wo wo betumi aka so okay ye betumi provide security wo de aye no wo ne NDC fo ko share them thinking say wo botia ye na tia ye a you will be maintained as the IGP no you kept a blind eye say you cannot provide security for us. Just to count ballot paper, the IGP of Ghana, Dampare, said he cannot. Think and say, you be keeping all. And that's when you say, and that's when you ufri sono APAP. Where Jumadea obey ye, a Juma obey ye, song crofo any na, obey my yete, san near my way, me pemen kwame, dear me person metinaho, me person me ye, cool to John Mahama. What John Mahama didn't appoint you. John Mahama was a president. You were qualified to be an IGP. He never appointed you. But Nanado saw you worthy and appointed you. The only thing you could have done was to let the man go home with an honorable record. Wunti police if we make us central region. You people don't know how these appointees have done to us. Make us central region. Police need but the no. They from their indication they told you say they vote because the police for no almost 2 more ban sign a security for no 2 ban sign a main election. And from all indications, say Joe, they are telling you say they voted against Nana because of Dampare or Baumia because of Dampare. And this is us who thinking say Dampare was leading the police force well. They say the only person almost drag with the Look at what now the once honorable Dampare is now being reduced to. Yakofa OSP so ani yakofa olunto yu akotina ho. No edi abro. Me say Martin AYISI. There's something and me person me moche. Mokai say ebra sa gold for oil ne gold for sa minerals say we want some buy and some kaya if you people remember. Martin AYISI ba asempa. Obi na ne host. I watched that interview myself. Asma maybe can I feel Obi who follow Obi who say yes. We only deal with facts and nothing but facts. Shadi Oba asempano, Martin AYISI ba asempano. Questions ni bi wo a. Onimpe face protocol and as asema eda ho ni. Na opeso shift blame ni say ebia obi bi kese bi we chire and all control niama. Giving more credence to the reason ti ankofo beka say Akufo Addo na ban and as Akufo Addo na busuafo epeso mu wia se be Ghana. Gold for oil NDC fo nya chance. Edidi ho bro galamsey ni ade ye course NDC fo nya kwan didi ho bro ni na papa we AYISI we eka ho. Mwako cabinet akotena se. Nanka mwesusu no. Owie ya no ne sebe NDC fo akodi nkomo. Nti oba asempa no. Oguso kasa ena papa ya asese omaya ne land to anwen ama Kofi Bua so anwen ya. Ofre so anybody who listen to that program so I'm like so bekaya. Ofre so ena all some sensitive information be. The guy stood there and said, oh, he's not really in he used some word be say onya aware of that to say onya no say but documenter and obi say but documenter what they chere me say awo ye ne chere say dia papa ni bisa wo no no kre so what it because we leaky but no nim say NDC for be use dia eden e de against no Professor Frimpong Boateng yi ba ye I mean galamsey report ne niama ba ye he knew things. Every day na oko cabinet and I say every day na oko meeting as a board meeting. Board for make a decision. This is an NPP government running. Plan na ya fasi ya debe ye ABC dinye. AYISI to na do Mahama fie. Na we blow bi bia dia ya chichiri ye ni na o. We blow ni na e de amon. Enu nti na me say ye ntumi ansa sa yare enketenkete na e wo ye party ni mu. Na ye de say yenya na bibia nka na ye ni na ye nka mbom na ye nya adwuma womo a ye ni ombeka abom te say de ye ni omoka bom 2024 ekoye adwuma no womo a na be sign de yakwa abonte yakwa akoton yen enti the best thing is to swap those people out utie the best thing is to swap those people out because omo yen and make sure say such an appointment would not happen ever again should MPP ever come back to power. Monchicha Moncrofo na womu ye adwuma mamu no tom enye monkwa na mo dwene Ghana ho ene ye pese ye building all inclusive government ene ye pese ye ma Ghana ni bia ye adwuma ni bi there be oni sa Ghana ni na wo di adwuma no koma no okura NDC fo adwene so ne say enya me na ekura me ne de entwengu And they show you this all the time. Mesi say MPP ebetumi afa no ntuma pefra utie ebetumi afa no ntuma pefra now wetumi win election 2028 there are certain entities in the party the men in the party must have the balls and get rid of them. When I say get rid of them, let them be out of the party. Let them be out of the party. Chairman, I'm not done. Once I'm done my submission, if you want to join, I can let you join. Right, please. Until we let those people leave the party, or we let those people tame themselves, we should forget about it. And the Japadio, and the Japadia Nihubio. Ejapadio, Ekufuado, a Bibia, or the Baumia by Tres Ekufuado, and Adenaba, Moye, Sanyama winning. And it's because of the people internal. So election when you end this for a year magic bio because will be on your statistics and you'll be a okra data and be a say how many or how much vote that John Mahama appreciate by 100,000. What was the problem? People did not simply vote. That is all. And most of the people who did not vote were MPP people. And right away, the leadership was supposed to know, say, your party, no. It is the party. Party apparatus, na nyejuma. Party ni nyamani bianko ye. Right away, we're supposed to know. And I say, Uncle Pamo Kenufuria Tantem. And the Kenufuriata, ye Pamo na, yes, Ghana ni neni ajis or my Pamo Kenufuriata no. Or no astonation say, oh, yeah, and the other car 4-point-something billion, $7-point-something billion near the year church. That's a one tia memoasi asana bekasa. I understand. I believe in reshuffle. Yes. If reshuffle have to be done, let it be done. It's a reshuffle. Yes, I mean, there must be a reason for reshuffle. But reshuffle should not be done based on it. Say what for when maybe dibia my squad way some run on some crop for there be. That is you saying you are NDC. That is not MPP like. Oforiata no me de omo de kakra na isa nko sesem na nka yeso ye de side no be di kakra na nka asesem na we side so be di kakra. So it's about the ebedi nko. Our party has a problem. And it has to do with the leadership. It's our headquarters. They need to gel together. They are not gelling together. Because funny enough, it's these same people that recommend people like AYISI. What do I say? Martin KWAKU AYISI and no, and that's what post. And nobody's asking questions. Only this is the problem I have with Ghana people. Nobody's asking questions. Yeah, Pamu Obia, why is Martin AYISI there? Why? Why is no party coming? Who ye? Esanka by now party be a page and muse, party leader be a page and muse, and Crawford when mo boy abro. Ye call mo hose ye ko pescan, woman why ye call mo hose ye ko say, no man ye say they know, but they are quiet and they are sitting down. And they are watching the guy still be at post 7 under John Mahama. And you see, John Mahama and Crawford bet me could baby say, oh, now say, he said, Martin, you see, Crano, and Kufado now appointed, but he's still at post. It's going to mean, can say, MPP 49, and 77. Those were the MPP people they used to work against us. I told you people, so I was in Ghana, so I know. This election, any leakage be a call ye be and ye end this in a country share you MPP in a cotton ye said the beya omoba umbenya baby I said the beya omo position see cromono ye bemo kuta Andra me beye Yvonne who adwuma wa Mrs. Yvonne free ye opare and I'm a boy. John Mahama has made a deputy utie. I talked about Yvonne yesterday, maybe you were not here. I talked about Yvonne yesterday, Jakama. I talked about Yvonne yesterday extensively. Dealings and everything. I talked about it. But the American say, Mahama has appointed a managing director of Ghana Airport Company. Mrs. Obobi. Obobi, I will say Obobi, I know. Someone named nice NDC lady be. Why would John Mahama not make Obobi, who is part and fabric of their campaign? Why would Mahama not make her the MD and sack the current MD, since the current MD is also corrupt according to NDC for Nagasa campaign? Why? Why would John Mahama, instead of saying it's okay, Obobi, Kwana also Kotina MD of a Ghana Airport Company, no, well, to me, and yes, how instead, or the or no more Abe deputy, and the work people Yvonne or Pare still at post. Why? Sometimes we need to start asking questions. Because say anya word and to do some growfo way and free a bainumu and free your opposition a way your plans are ye near my ye ya beba betna ha ya bebom Dennis Miracle beko ha Cabo beko ha why beko ha Dr. Baumia beko kokasa wa ha Nana do beko kokasa President Kufo beko kokasa and kobe bia. Because en crofo na oni omo planning no wo mo na sign de wa kwa bonten akoton wo nipa na woni na planning no onipa na MPP ni na woni ni sedem a plan say okay ye be ABCD no sa MPP ni na no ta kire na oye den odi apro. And that is what happened. Me say Mrs. Obobia ya Papa Mahama Ordina Koye, Deputy Acting Managing Director of Ghana Airport Company. And this woman Obobia that we are talking about, Obobi, some nice lady be. She's part of the NDC campaign, no dimupan. So why is it Otumide Sami Jenfiko ha or the way call her board way so board way so now or not the Okoye and the deputy. Now why you no board head right away? Because of a Juma Yvonne or Pareno Eyedemano, and that is a fact. And they are linked to the NDC people who on the NDC slave queens ni be fine. Se mu ni mu a. And until the end of Mecca Chen say, yeah, man up to Friday. So no one can resign here. The are any one who be a the good job. Baby obe free be aso ye beba. Me kwesi apia me no me mfa de keke ma bonten me sorry keke ma bonten. Anytime I'm going to say Felix and near bridge now, yeah, you be on a not just a boy, no, maybe send the bottom of person who you did to what the man for. I don't joke. I don't play that type of cocker without evidence. There be. Okay. On the na akabe 2 weeks. I'm a yako to aba. Na akabe 2 weeks me yako to aba. Sata na afina ni free central region aba back to Accra. And openi bi frame ni medi nkomo bi. Nti all kasana no say o kwesi de say kana na ado asemo sometimes no on tiase na ugina ho defend it. Oh, na do some of the appointments no wow yeah ono anu nim se nkofo no nya de omo bebo aye. Nanso wenti na me se de bi untumi mfa no enkoto sebe na do so nko a adentia na do is a president so be appoint you be and I'm recommendation and the bed omo de be man so be kai just a few weeks ago yeah Papa Mahama a video be ba bontia you see a fra ko be yellow oh no say yellow was yes sir Mr. President or say yeah who I mean like at least to Monday why for we appointment because Obi I recommend the actually say oh President yellow no boy adwuma and NDC pa what in it. So it is the same here. Why you appoint on your job is to go and do the job. Yours is to go and do the job. Now so befa MPP information. Now all the command NDC for all to work against your party. You expect some of us to keep quiet and allow you to sit there. Yabo opposition, all of us have to come to opposition. Papa and Yeshi, that is my right now. And only our junior because I went to Ghana and I saw them. I experienced these people firsthand. I know who they are. I know what they stand for. It is for them. That is who they are. A few ones be and woman junior said they be as I see a building team, as I see a building be near to me. Why is Martin AYISI still at post? Why is Yvonne still at post? But you see, now say Oko can now party phobia na woman no ebia wako Yvonne wako jiska kakra. Ebia wako AYISI wako jiska kakra. On him what is going on underground, no a big no or defend na or can their own him. Men, I have told you, for these two people there, I have them here. There's another people, but some perform you know there. Martin KWAKU, you sign checks. Abaina ama usika, abaina ama wejuma, ama wetumi aye. Enye skadiegu account muno. You sign checks to go against sa abaino. Thinking and praying, say the other government in the bar, you will still be retained at your post. And true to their word to you, they have still kept you at post. But to party na nkasebio, a horse no binya free education, no binya the way no, one man in a day, abon performer, because you want to keep your position. We are watching you people. Na me no kame bon paya asanka. Uye ni say na nanka ba kwa ye mistake. Iti nanka sorry about bonti abekasa. Unse ntokasa oni obi kuna obono no mbo obi ya na nyede. Oh, okoye tu no be fake kakra to wa. Na afi usu enya kwa nanka di sino so. Ati ase because me kwesi apia de me maka. From now to 2024, my first year way 2025, is to watch what the NDC is doing, correct it where I can, but make sure say many were party super. There are certain people and we should never entrust them with certain positions again. They are traitors. Or no beba besre bitina campaign so a campaign. Or we are not in your MAHAMA office. That is what they did. Utie. Or no abe frame meeting, ya frame meeting, ya kasa ya wie, ya shesha ya plans ya beye, say ni ya beye, ube wa ne dia koma fa franto head office. Na hopes na doye, me nipa, waye ni timi shen, waye ni sebi ni timi shen, say yi togbe busuma, sebi odi to ache, shen, no dia betina bonting. Te go for way, you be guomo, you be stack your mo, me na me kan, mark my lips, and the hopes no way. Especially when it comes to hoops, and I can talk to this man because me said that spend time ne papa we kasai. Actually, the amoya party ne hoops na anya hwe kra no MPP aboa woda wo. Anya hwe kra no MPP aboa woda. Ntin kakai debi. Kai debi. Man pene kuku and okay MPP aboa position. What has it gained for you? Are you working at the airport now? Usika kakra mo de treke o ma de be yes adede no e be twa through the good na do ne na ban so e de yes ade ni na one say one gasa o say wa broni one say no ono aba plan amofa emo ye unti the court 2 years unti o Robson unti sadi ni na no na usika bi a person de koje Robson you see, these are the evil ones in the system that worked against us. We are physical and another diama unina. The odiama we yere, the odia sponsor we yere on countless away projects. Oh, this guy and diama untina no. Just a yinko say papa just say dia mutuna dem which share you know sikana manasa dia ofu expect sanke be ya man na manasa and no manasa enti and when go say ato sikana wenya kakra na wunya ye no so as say no na ade bi sponsor ye di aba nsem bonesem ene ede ye bone editi awawa bai because anka wo ye nipa bia any sensible, reasonable person. And you know what pisses me off about Ghana? Some of us sat in classrooms where, even though our parents were rich, no more sacking in school fees. Today, your younger sister, younger brother is not being sacked school fees. But what's now will be a count to three say school fees no cry to your man and the papa. What is free education? And you believe it. You believe it. Say education here. How? How did we get here? Because of people like Hopes Nadoye. Me said that, me bisa say, senior, adie bi because wa menti ase. Me no me enu nyina na say. Diaba no. Yempe kwan a sebio ye betumi ede ayeden advert ade. And I will catch me say, oh, as a matter of fact, all the information e wo ho no o de be ma me na mpa so. Conversation a woni ekuya say we nya aye ni nara. Mo am follow those times no me bobo ni na mo bi ati. Oti ase ye di ni na ba betu dwa. Na fe e ba ne sen. E na one ma sebio metiwe ye di me ekogina court 2 years. Na sana dia oye upia di ko ni na no na chese upia me na nkame ni me ginam na me kokono na wo di discount na na do ho. Na me meti Canada ha na me court na ye twe me form na wo di discount na na do ho. That is what you wanted. Into chese me no me be ye u guinea fowl a wo di me be kiska. Ba me nye nipa obe use afa ho adi. And then mo ama start am okeka keka mo ama no mu nsem no. The people we allowed in the party. You cannot destroy a good man. You can destroy them to some extent. Share Job won, Job. Upon the Job firm ni na nyame ama Job enwo. Nyame ma Job nya sa netete ahotoso no wo no. Nyame ma Job nya yansa. Na wo dwene say sika bi a wo pe edie ewo minim what type of money you were looking for do. Meaning what type of money you were looking for that you didn't get with all the power that was given to you. Thinking that John Mahama is going to come and appoint you back today. Appoint you to the airport. It's the airport also Obekwa green. Now they stamp Abubo and Krofo Eyim, which I know you won't mean yet. You people plotted against your own political party all because of money. Na sebe anka me ame no makokot ekotu ya over 11,000 dey defend me wono anka nya me kwa na anka me na nado wo say na nado case na eba ya no me na me be gina mu entima me say odi mi kodidi oh Felix me ne na mo oh Felix na me oh ene ya fa ne fa me wo ene fa ne fa me wo oh no ogbo ano no kwa sim no kwa akwaji no dey ahye no no nemu no ko. But God watches over everybody. Everybody who knows me himself me de akoma pa and they could this case nechi. Na eya me de so say Nyankopon engu yanimu ase. Eno ne ade eya me de. Na me wengu manimu ase. Because sebi o get ne buy no say we na de bia meka. Ye ni na ne o group so for some of you who didn't know me she's my friend for years. Me show some me born me bibia me be this girl will be there. Se me ko bo foreign show kra enye Ghana for show a ekuya say wa beto take it aba be support me intina me need to say or starting say oh yes ade no e wo platform so e na me ka say sister nya abotre yet ya na abeka kire ye say sebe wo mu awe wo enie eye den na na adudin ko ba mu wasem ikura ba ye ikura no wan kasa wo ka say oh na na do pan de sebe se ba de se endaye ne ade de a one papa na anye bibi etesa wa wo kan wan kasa po conversation a woni wo ma me di ya ye record ye wan kasa wo kan say na na do no kura no na wundi no ho sebe o mpre de asa 5 minutes kura nti e ba ne sen e na kuya afa de o se papa we e na ekodi ubo no me boni am ye ya no me boni am ye ya no no one now for this long. Yes, some of the things I said to her, of course, I'm not proud of it as a man saying that to a woman. I must be honest. Yes, like as a human being, sometimes you must also cross-check yourself. Some of the filthy words that came out of my mouth to her was not good. But the truth of the matter is nothing like that happened between Unknown and Adwin. That was the truth. And that was what she was supposed to stand for. Me ye juma na na do hu ye clean na na do hu ye clean no so ne ne te akire no mu chinchin koso akoye sa iska na so mo deba you plot to get God was unyame hwemu. Anyways, Obi said, I hope in a second you or the Ochiwa. Let me get into the second section of my program. If you are watching me from TikTok, please tap on the screen for me. Like I said, these days, Godson, minim the Ekosu. Obi said, what about the pictures she posted of them together? Come on, didn't you see some of the pictures where we screenshotted and all those things? Some of the pictures were not even correct pictures. And again, the picture in the planes and those jets that you see were all pictures that were taken while there were other people in the flight. It was not like it was on and I don't want an flight. You know, this case, I don't really want to wait. Like go and revive it again because it is a useless case that didn't help anybody. And they decided say only create idea they are to truth to be Muslim, but there was no truth in it. And I thank God I stand I stood on the side of truth and like the truth prevailed. Yes, I went to court 2 years. Several times whoever said it was supposed to come and fix whatever that I said was wrong, and they were not able to show up. Anyways, that is just by the I believe and on I'm the baby. I don't hold anything against her. Whatever I said are not any correct. No, I have said it. And when I say any correct, I mean say a filthy word I call one. I have said it. It is gone, and that is what it is. Obi said, bro, you are a sincere person. God bless you for telling the truth. Oh, thank you so much. Why? Love me, Empire. Thank you so much for seeing my sincerity. I hope Ghanaians see that too. I didn't come on this social media to come and lie to people or to come and deceive people. That is why I'm here. Obi said, Mahama the chop Obubia. Oh, Debbie. Hey, Neti Mahama, uncle. Ah, Debbie. I don't think you will do that. Obubia, they say, but Obubia also. Obi said, sound like father. Yes, daddy. Daddy, and not sticking around once now. We met from Mama. Obi said, hey, Mama the chop. Hey, yeah, papa. Mama do party no. Hey, onga. Ilele. Go home. Wasel. Hey, me say, because she and a classmate of Virginia, Presbyterian Church of Virginia. Is it Emmanuel Presbyterian Church? Yes. I greet all of you in Virginia. Woodbridge. Is it Woodbridge? Yeah, Woodbridge. I say, share. Oh, baby face. Baby face, you don't know almost Mahamo. Tamo, don't know who a fan casa and no cry. So slow, Jim. Yes, Mamma, no easy. You tell a friendly baby face for school. Near say, guys, you only delayed a student now. I really in the NCT. Big up, Sarah Entrepreneur, one of my biggest supporters for my music career. Thank you so much for always being around me. Big up yourself. Me say, hey, ni. Oh, dear no. Hey, Alatiari. Oh, Debbie. Anyways. Let's get to the second session of my stuff. Again, let me remind people, Martin KWAKU ene Yvonne a free year opare. Memfa nanan nka ho. Mompe mo ho asemo a, nwanka samo resign. Because someone resign a free Friday kono. The away subia no yesu de begua. Na baby amobe free bia so yebeba. Abura mobo MPP. Me kra me adi me dwene ho a ensheda nko yie mami. Your party needs money to resource the grassroots to win an election. Scanner utime gada wo office na ye do call ye na. Was said ye be ya obe keep post ntino. Who the say scanner sponsor opposition party cause who are be say Ghana for there. Almost to about 8 years. Tio, almost to about 8 years. Intinya the MPP a cool position. Now, we are appointees, no so. What's your conversations in Libya? And who say Ghana, dear fellas? Fellas, soon say Ghana, dear. It do 8 years be na. And ya no mu change you until no. Say kakra when you say Jausu do. I will come. No, say honorable kakra wenya say na kakra wenya no o de kotoa na so wan fa anya adwuma e be de na ebi aba unse politics the way etie no so onya kakra no wan fa kofi a e say o kakra o de kofi no boa be na aboa honorable me bisa minim say me kan o hwe mo se boy we die enya boy we die honorable me ya na me pe no kre e ya na me pe se info se no kre na be me ni pen hwe mi show pa me ka no kre no Ebedu brebi ni nipa na epe no kora na be den ebeba me show ase. Now A plus bedro it when ni me yisi ni wickedness. Me sintra me say ti the America no. Efo intina me say Martin yisi no so pen ho asem a I want them to do the honorable thing. A plus big go begina bonte keka and me minimum mo ya galamsey MPP for no omo no mo ya galamsey asema sidi and mo fi say ni na free neighbor. You people don't even know how these people played wicked against us. Intino, semu ho manasla money almost sre. Ya ni omo kwa chichire ya no ma babonti abesani ama NDC. And you people want us to keep quiet to allow these people to go on. Are you people serious? Fellas, me nyo bia o party ni mu. Me nyo bia no kre. But party amedo me ade amedo no na medo. Na me nhwe no bi ma metete nse no. Uti, ade amedo no na medo. Me ntena ho mo bi e ma mese no. Abaya sebe waba oyin ni wa akra no eko school free school ya de ehu hia o se me ma ko school a menim de etie no menye ko mu na me ma obi message education ena mo hwe de NDC for worker ena mo hwe de NDC for worker education ho all because say yankasa yenkrofo no me say me do Ghana me kai say me do Ghana second time na one time be meti ubem na me say driver no oye NDC into tie Onua FM oti Onua FM na ye call kra ye laboni na ye call laboni yatimu sana commercial ye omo ye adverts anamebwa omo ye no political parties advert Dr. Bawumia or say on the dear or the digitization and the best is a dear na your mobile and nubi. Where the Akobaya MPP for almost promising and so mobile say, and we are no one cast a shower sitting them not to a bapa. What my best say or man for some of you listen to the campaign advert, minimum says as my making it will ring the bell. Oh my best say BBA say Ghana bebuno on your juman yet. Yes, audio. What's the one jindia? Say, also, so what chichi finsu yase. Abe kachira was said, then chemewia. Yandina chinge. Monty and free, omwanka someone honorable Kennedy, a Japan. Hey, Abanama Lusway, no more disca, and no more real scar. Hey, Mamma was short and say, I feel me too, Benumina, Miss Ye. Miss B, sad and wrong. Me real hoyama because that time no so na so my be show killer my be show akasa big na say you the one kasa one kasa who ni passam edigensu a obedi you ano me say sa commercial me kan mo amutie commercial course so Ghana esi me ntantro me nim sa de ni you esi ye bo papa ni din na papa no voice di akire. Election in the one lose to 2022 now me say Papa Kaso will score the bebo mischief and pa. Papa Kaso the Ebeko position question me tie me dwamenum. Some pa wa plan so the Ebeko position and pa. And then go position obi asro no yentimi nkokana sem. All them we cowards. And now do now why ono aye ne de awie na okono. And I would have had no kwa no offer blame no. And anado amwa Bawumia, anado amwa Bawumia. Is where sure pa Alan Woho, and also Bawumianza, Wamwa Bawumia. We are correct. Abana ye lusu yenu yeni na ya kahon, and I make it was a collective thing. I yeni na ye edu lusu ye, including even some of the people around our flag bearer. They were not helpful. Let us be truthful to them. Some of them were just there because say, Abia said, Odi and Chila no kodu ya, Abia, appointment be ba, or no so benya baby ashe. Most of them were just following it. You are not following them because to me can't let me say, Wako Jina simpie so. Ghana dear do no. When said Dr. Bawumia, on another digitization by on another say by Dr. Bawumia say we are not cotton your mom officer Jiska na ujri yegum. Missing on the day of election 4,500 na me lose ye. Je momo aha we car we mfa ha ye de we ko aha obi akopira obi ekowi me san ko bu me na mu kura kan ho. Ko bu me na se mu ni mu a. Me ko du gomwa. Is it the rampo? I think gomwa the rampo. Na NDC for metro boy CB Jamani ade omo di pinche ba me ametie di ametie ani me de me hu kosim na yampino musum me ba ko ne go tem me na ya fekere what the in America say we are seeing no sometimes it is better not to speak certain things, but MPP have to be bold this time around. I answer the ebe in ebe adwuma hu mutie MPP they have to be bold this time. Se obi ene wonam na enhyehyeye da mu ntam nie na enhyehyeye na mode aye adwuma na nesa nipa na beka cho say the same enhyehyeye na enu an di obi ano se anko ne side dia ompene mamo nkom animu a how can you travel with such a person? And among dia Alex Tete no maye no online yenko primaries yet. So far the leader of the party still remains Dr. Bawumia. So far no, because yenko to aba and yakase yekoyi Dr. Bawumia free audio before fraba. It has not been done. And so look how they are out there castigating and still destroying Dr. Bawumia outside. And you know what is funny? Omo betumi aka de fa Dr. Bawumia ubi abeka ne yira sem ebe ton ne yira ma baifo ma bi de sem ari buadunum e de akom na yanu bi no sunya courage kakra na ya beka bi chiro mo candidate dia de be mo nko hwe no mo no na mo Ghana na me pesa nko nipa ba ko de me political zone na anka ba na anka we na gu because I wanted to set a typical example. Na akwale bia pani bi be ma usika soma se kodi bone oyo obi bibi no next time okwa obetwe ho na me so nim de oye ntina de bia na otwitwaje me bia yes ye de me hye bia no me call no na just information leak that kra na me yi me ho afrim the plan and na me da ha obekọ no na pickups park. So just said there's a lot of some of these things I decided said this time around men kind of too graphic like that. I will just leave some. But we went through a lot. And we went through these things because we wanted to what? We wanted to win this election. Miss B, this is send you so ya and son we are be. Said you so ya and son we are be. Onipa na di abro na wa promise on iron Miss B and campaign for betena se na yatumi aka se chairman so wo beka ye ho na obese abstand bi odi a eniama be say ni niama be say no ye mpe o party ni mu bi o party ni mra ni no obi asuro ye de sache ye dem fam ene ye hwe no ena ne nkrofo ne nam ene ye sese niama out of the candidates here by and who had it more than Dr. Bawumia. MPP for Biden no be anko betumi Dr. Bawumia to was papa former energy minister and I know because of the in-depth about how to put the party together. That's it. I was even thinking that he should go for the party chairman this time around. Because when in party I believe the party chairman but will be only pan the president and your party chairman no person. You people don't even know what people missed and what people lost. All in the name said we want our party to go forward. We want our party to win. Anyways. Hello, Madam Eunice. You are perfectly in. I feel I'm a day back NDC for so. Some catch them said this time we show a umutu. Yeah, the first half best side party ni yare. Because the answer ni yare near Betrana Mahama is this now enko baby. They can be bia so and nam say yan say a party no yan for dudo yan fa sebe yasuru wi sapepre ni ade engu bentuam amfa nwura MPP turu sebe anwo so ne nan ama na yi yare ni ntino no matter the campaign we did no there is no campaign there is no campaigner candidates net to go to all constituencies. That it's never true. Only Dr. Bawumia did that. Okay. They say you break your baby at the part. Now, I'm trying to go. Me say we police station. Be na NDC for macho boys age now. MP for macho boys when you fellas no more than yaba. Yeah. Ah. NDC for kwase sa duba nom ni ade yaro ni ayi bambanti ni ade baba ni num ni na girem. Emme yi kura beti de titie nie. Yakofa MP for from the face here. Yakofa fellas apianom nchanga. Ene na nkonwe ane ayi emo na ginem. Ombebu yakuye. Me can you show macho man for any view? Near what metro man for any be. Near what metro man for any be. Yes, ye dim rasso. Happy ye dim rasso. Share ye lawyers. Ye akata hin akata ha. Oh yes, I know this election has hit us, Papa. If that makes you happy as an NDC person, laugh at me all you want. Brian Kasa. Because this is not an election we lost because of the candidate or the message. This is an election we lost because the party people refuse to do party work. Me call Ghana in March. Okay? Me call me ankasa me constituency Gomua West. Now me do one now me starting say me no mo engage no. MPA ye ko yi ni say yemfa no ko. They don't even know the guy. Minya sa intel na me di mirika na me ka say there be papa no down for no crane to the point say me obi a me free Canada abo. I feel that some of the him for no when you are talking to the NT I will never MP na wana MP no was ofrapa na me say ofrapa ono no ye former DC wa pa only me nim no and this is nana o on him a own nim ni DC yes he had the number for away parliamentary candidate. Me can lawyer Aban won the seat for us in 2016. Lawyer Aban we need seat in my 2016. Na Nejuma started only yopono or evidence or because say for Goma West roads na za na war in 2016 you know when two one then when two one in the all the roads me say why you convert na za do wo ho achede hu ya na chede towards kreta na za ze odigbo gudo amaye na yin na nchegom aye me yeso ye hu kota bi o ye hu kota Rollins na pendo ni ye hu kota bi o in the put na asphalt to put wogu akogomo ogu akohwe mo usma wa ye ho kogomo the ramp na akohwe mo usma wa ye ho wait to wash him, papa name was well for Bibia wo bezi, Mammy nano tell go my funami, not go on your one. I'm go my from Mrs. Say, man, man got some chrome go my fo, says a 1 young one with you. Go my phone, young one, and that's one was a 9 year or 1 pen and a year will pay A plus on coach Greek or parliament. We big thing from non China Greek. Abana for contribution, but we had lawyer ban, but we didn't. I cannot come and sit here and NDC if my party is not fixed. And if that is the reason why some of you don't like me, I'm sorry. I can't change. I can't just come and sit here and just be praising MPP when I know there is a problem. It doesn't work for me. I don't do that. I do honest politics. If it's not good, it's not good. And if it's good, it's good. And we're going to fight that it will make it good. Anyways, let me head on to this thing. Yes, you missed the NPP party intro. And we are not done with them. Until some of the cobwebs in the party get swapped out, we are not going to stop. And we will make sure that we will keep the fire on them till they do the right thing. I have a video here I want to play. It's very disturbing. And when I say disturbing, it's because this lady called Yabrefo, I don't know where she learned her journalism from. It's so uncooked, full of exaggeration, full of lies, full of misinformation. Like, what's going on? And people still listen to her. Maybe about video be. Now, ube how Ghana for journalists for they are omo ya na me from Bukano. Omo ha omani edekasa. Me se me Ghana on about the political promoters and as sorry presenters now. And as one more present here, na ya me yi kaba. Eyi kwamle duma. I don't see any of them. And California nice like charge and pay for. In California, me right now I'm seeing it's like charge and pay because most of the things they talk about they don't understand and they exaggerate. No any or any ho no I can't say no so no correct. Now there ya already want to say obu owa no not take care. Oh see from no not see until see from no na done 3 more than now. And that is why some of these videos sometimes I take my time to expose them and to advise Ghanaians to say we should be careful how we consume information from the media in Ghana. It is an agenda setting media. Kakra bi no mo ye media dwuma bebredo a agenda setting. And this goes across the political divide. It's an agenda setting. Kakra bi and yes say has the fact stand. That is what we are going to do. Yes, say John Jinapo aye interview no ye kra electricity company of Ghana ye kra ne maybe bre omo ye ntumi enkoyi ena ye auction ya de no ena ye ma obi kotoye ena say nipa no mo san beton aboden e de ma ECG. Does this make sense? ECG and let me tell you this for some of you who want facts and data, because that is what I do here first and foremost. Before Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia came to power, ECG was bankrupt, and I will show you why. ECG couldn't pay their rent. ECG couldn't pay their workers. ECG couldn't pay their creditors. So ECG was just there consuming debt and not collecting that much revenue. Since the emergence of the digital man, Dr. Bawumia, ECG has paid all of its workers without going to government to borrow. ECG has paid its rent. ECG has kept its assets. Let's get that clear. Yes, they have had some debt here and there because company Biano, you have assets and you have liabilities. Okay, but the ECG under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia was stronger, better, vibrant than the ECG that was there during the Mahama Dumso eras. And that is a fact, unless you want to do blind politics based on your political divide and where you stand. But if you want to stick to the fact and stick to how things are, during the Dumso Mahama era, it wasn't that good. Okay? Now, Shadia, ECG, akokra de diaba. One more in yes can fenyi. One more so man call government one go face kenyi. And so you to me, I'm a private person be. You see how they try to do things to, excuse me to say, to tarnish people. I'm a private person in a ebeyi neamano. Private person ibeyi ya. Now I sign at the Akoma ECG aboarding. Na abai na say company na enyeska emfenko yi no. Asan akota ade na free onipa no aboarding. Who low IQ are such news you believe it. First was $500 million. I feel you know I said 5,000 Ghana cedis and $5,000. Like you see, it's just a mixture. Young card dear, young fan two between say I buy way dear one ya dear cry. I dear now buy now ye can you see I'm fan question the previous government. And this is the type of journalism that I hate in my life. Like unim But your man Mike, yes, and I know a thing. No, I be boom. You can't in the truth be any or their dad will be quiet. My charity, you are welcome. Mommy and Tieno. Yes, posing a quick and move on to the rest of the video. So about 3 more videos to play. Yanko.
Oh, I'm on for this guy. Say to me, what cranium? Did I bomb video audio now ready? But why? Sika, ha, Sika, ha, Sika, ha, Sika, ha. I'm for this. I'm for this guy. Say to me, what cranium mafia brotreba. I'm for this Sika, Saba. Ya fa kwani, so now you're to me and clan. Yes. Now you're to me, ama. Ya born auction. And you buy 500,000, 500 million. Very good. 500 million.
To me, who do you come? Hey, and you buy 500,000, 500 million. Not briefed, not properly briefed on the issue. But the man might come on the camera not too. And the Tibon goes for Nuguasi on the Yama comment. Hey, I don't want to pray you. Yeah, I buy with pray you. That is all they want to do. Omoye journalism say, what do they gain? Now let's go into it.
Dollars. Is it dollars or Ghana cedis? Dollars. Now you have to be a cranny to be any. Now you born auction. Now Kwabrania got on 100,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, 100,000 Ghana cedis. Then the Panua no toy was Sanko my ECG. Yes.
Is this new? Yeniana Joyce a Bawa Muftari to a Toyota Avenza for a 4,000 a Toyota Avenza. Obi Anton is 1,000 is a one. What are people talking about? And this is what they do. Uti, this is what they do. Let us lie to the people. Let us dirty one government. Let us dirty one person. Yen dirty na Ghana phone and also be a bit disca. When you ask them to prove Sika Medina, oh, so many no disca. That is all. That's the response they give you. Now listen to how she exposes herself. Yanko.
100 million. Yes. Hey. This is from the minister. Stop. That's from the minister. It's also from the former board chairman.
Tuate. Minister Kasa. Yes, from the former board chairman.
He also spoke. Now they entered Dinapodi.
You go to their warehouse, a lot of the equipment are at the mercy of the weather. I just checked from the port, and the security report I'm getting is that a container that cost about $500,000 is important.
500,000, you say $500 million. $500 million. Obi obtain the care, no, they see from or can say a cochrane $500 million a bisu and the young fan are saying a bebo mine. And the editors of these programs, or the leadership or the production managers of these programs do not even cross-check to give the facts to go out there. Let's go out there, play Miss Chima. Ube to me the attempt kakrama show no so nye views. That is all. Onipa no crowd the actually no crowd ni betumi afa Ghana de betumi apena na bia akopa ne chew. Odi kan de abeka eba ne critical de pani bi beka akopa ne chew. That is all. This is the Lord God Almighty. This country called Ghana. I don't know why I still love that country, because majority of the people in there papa man okra no who say papa na man. Listen to it.
ECG is unable to clear that container. Some way, somehow, somebody is able to buy that container at auction for 100,000 cedis, bring it into the open market, and resell it to ECG as $300,000. It will stop.
Where is the evidence to what he said? Seriously. The Okan, where is the evidence? Say, will be kota there no kotoma ECG. ECG for ababonten abeka me bisa na. Now it will stop. It will stop. Now let me give you something for some of you people who follow Ghana politics. The person talking is John Jinapo. John Jinapo, the energy minister. And he's complaining about a container that has not been cleared by ECG. And somebody obia kotosa container. That is what John Jinapo is complaining about. And it is the same Jinapo who went to buy the Usain Bolt prepaid meters for you people. Meters na Ghana for you na. Odi ya yinigu so I almost say I train the Usain Bolt no. The okoto buy no sa na friend. Mumbisa John Jinapo say, as at ne electric poles near there almost wamoko ada electric street light. A street lights near the almost wamoko order by ya. Nes and comedy Ghana Echo Channel. How many of them was clear from the port before he left there? John Jinapo, how many of ECG's containers were you able to clear at the port before you left office? When you left office, ECG was running at a deficit. ECG could not even stick within budget. ECG could not even pay its own self. That was when we were the energy deputy minister. Today, ECG is paying networkers. ECG is paying its own thing. ECG is doing its own thing. And you are telling me, say, ECG was not able to get money to clear their containers. However, containers ended up in somebody who supposedly, as they always want the shallow-minded people to believe, somebody from above, some order from above was able to buy the container and come and resell it. So how did ECG get the money? Scanner ketwa no man to me and kutia. Scanner got 300 and more ECG nyeska kutia. But you know why they say these things? Because you believe it and you will not go and cross-check. The politicians know you believe it and you will not go and cross-check. They know. That is why they do that. They do these things because they know. Ghana and Kwana, managing director, yes, Pamo president. Managing director, and president in the year by the Pamo president. Anyways, Uncle.
And I mean, it will stop.
They must be arrested. Yes. Whoever is in charge must be arrested. Yeah, stop saying.
Arrested for what? It is obitia. It must be arrested. Whoever in charge has been arrested. So much because I dear we no more dear Kosuo and MP for the man why you or my dear bro and say a chiom not the two on go to move who any such dumb journalism I don't do. Now, NDC for pass a budget, okay? Now, budget no, let me do this other one too. And sign my back. Some video is this guy.
So as at the time you're doing, you didn't have the cash to clear.
Maybe try me one trick.
So
maybe try me one trick about these presenters, especially those on Joy, Asempa, and those things. Say only a year interview, only a year interview. Now so who say oh expose na now say who expose opposition nepe. No, I said that cattle. No, I said that the different questions. All of a sudden, or no, cover a subject never ya uchimuno. When we say uchimu, they expose be into a person, they be from there, kate. Okay, no. It's not cat the uncle betrim. I'm on the party now, all year, Jumaman and one down went to me uncle. And I want to commend the former finance minister, Dr. Amin. He was on point. One man in Bulino. Evans Mensa with Sakronfo with Samokaya, 25 million be okoje, Abuawi. Or to join news, no joy FM, and a YSSB, Adria, you didn't cotton with Drew, simpa. Utie, Evans Mensa, this is for you. Oh, sorry, I was a Jackie Joe, Sebi, magic talk for suit. I front Tefre, who was I front Tefre suit. Now they are better now, Unkwana Sebi, what brofo, no would dear throw, all because say, Sebi, politician, be about the show of Funumu. You ask a question. Yours is to let the person explain. Why don't you allow the person to learn? Explain, expose now. Then they bring something else to cover on the truth that you want to bring out. Mama, you're careful. Me say Ghana for let us be careful. And yes, our own. So regime changes now. Media for now. Regime changes now. That is what is going to happen in Ghana. The media is going to control our votings in Ghana and how we vote. And all of it is for them to enrich themselves and make their stomach full. Nothing for you. Now.
The time you're doing, you didn't have the cash to clear them.
Yes, but you register it in your fiscal framework, which means there are claims you cannot avoid. And so you budget for it for the next year, and then you clear it when cash is made available.
But you didn't know you didn't know how you're going to get the cash, and yet you had
every year it happens. How do we get cash? From revenue. We also do financing. through treasury bills.
But the revenue don't know will be available.
But we also do financing.
I'm asking this question because of the principle you established.
Yes.
Around their flagship interventions that you say appropriation did not match the budget allocations. And you said, and I'm making a point, you can come back and do supplementary.
Yes.
And he said, but you don't know your revenue. You don't know other revenue that's going to come. Isn't the same principle in this case?
This RES is reflected already in the expenditure line, leading to the deficits that you have reported. And that deficit has to be financed. How do you finance the deficit? We borrow to finance the deficit through treasury bills. We get grants, sometimes which are not budgeted for, and you use it to clear.
So government can also do same to bridge the gap between
the 49 billion.
I'm talking about the previous case you mentioned.
No, you are going back there.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's possible.
You see, even when the former finance minister, Ms. B, is laying the facts to bear, he is trying to speak for NDC and trying to say, oh, some of Kramusi with me on the side, I say, and no, I've been at NDC, and it is not the same thing. It is not the same thing. Because what you are basically doing is that you are doing double reporting. Because expenditure at the end of what accounted for no. And what the previous government had, they are already there. They already there that you are supposed to pay and finance. And this who confess our debt now. You accounted for it already at the deficit now. As I baby you say, what the side I didn't know when you accounted for now. What side the account you are now? You are doing a double reporting. You are doing a double entry. You don't need rocket science to teach you this. You don't need a scientist to come and teach you this. Say you are doing double reporting. And Evans Mensah knows. Say when you do that, it is double reporting. Now, so a human or yama political party bintino or person can say it is okay to do double reporting. We would expose them. Yeah.
But that is when you get the revenue. But when you are not certain you will get the revenue, how do you underfund your budget?
A few quick things.
So I'm saying that if you didn't have 49 billion, your overall balance would have been deficit 3.4%, which is better than the IMF target of 4.2%. And your primary balance would have been surplus 0.6%.
Let me give you a background of what the former finance minister is saying for those of you who are on TikTok. Mom will say NDC painted a gloomy picture about the economy at the IMF. And a man, Niama, says it went against the economy. And I'm the negative, I'm like reportage of my it went against the economy. Now they are in power. They want to renegotiate some of these things. But because they are not being given the chance. They tried to extend the IMF deal, it didn't work. Politics in you or saying the mind they actually we are seeing man sign. And now when you do on mine, I was saying no, actually no. Quite bad now, but fast or mine a bit me and nice and this is for the show to me yet.
Better than the IMF target of 0.5%. Ghana will never have breached. But because they want us to breach, they manipulated the data to arrive at higher fiscal balances. And now, Ghana is already suffering as a result of what they did. For political advantage, they have caused financial loss to the state.
How?
How? Our sovereign spreads today are in the 700 basis points. When 3 months ago, they were around 500 basis points and even going further down. Talk about the interest on our international bonds.
Yeah.
Bloomberg also reported the very day the budget was presented that our dollar bond due 2035 lost value by 1.8%.
Okay.
And our papers maturing in 2029 also lost value by 1%. This is financial loss to the state.
Exactly.
And Bloomberg even went further to say it is because they have reported that we have missed our target on primary balance, which they know is the anchor of our IMF program.
Yes.
And so why will you deliberately create a story, a bad narrative for your economy through manipulation of data to cause this financial loss to the state?
The arrears that
and now, as I talk
the 49 billion,
yes,
you say it is
wrong. When the minister is flowing, forgive me. When the minister is flowing and getting his point across, he comes inside with his useless interjection just to get the message out of the people's head. But the minister did well. Let's listen.
Has accumulated, not only in the last 8 years, but some include 2012. I'm curious.
Yes.
How much of that is down to what you accumulated in your time?
In fact, let me tell you that as of 2022, when we were entering the IMF program, they had done a study, they vetted the figures, they audited them, and came out with a consolidated 47 billion Ghana cedis.
In 2022?
2022. So entering 2023, when the IMF program, they had ring-fenced all the areas they evaluated and audited, amounting to 47 billion. And therefore, they negotiated an arrears clearance plan with the IMF, that every year, the government will clear this amount of the arrears. Now, I am surprised that the minister has brought 49 billion from several years, which means that some of what you have in the 49 might have been captured already in the 47 billion. And so there is a case of double counting for most of them.
And this is the part Ato Forsen presented a budget to Parliament, which the figures have not been audited. I didn't even know that until I listened to the former finance minister. It has not been audited or no any figures or the core, or Jitum said there might be problems in the figures. Yet that is the budget he came to read for Ghanaians. And nobody is talking. That is, remember, say, I know I am one. Nobody is talking. Nobody is worried. Nobody is even questioning it. Eban is saying, Adi Aube present your mind, and Miss B, you have not audited your numbers. You have not authenticated them. You just put them into your budget. Come and read them to Ghana. Paint a gloomy picture about an economy that you are actually expanding and opening caps on spending. Doctor, continue.
This is why he himself said in the budget that he is now going to audit the data. But my question is, why will you use data to arrive at fiscal balances and create problems for your country when you have not yet audited that data?
You made the point. Because of time, and there are a few additional points.
That data,
a few additional points you made
to do your fiscals. And you came and told the whole world that
the few additional points you made.
So the minister is hitting hard. The minister is hitting hard though. Now he wants to stop talking about the same subject he, Evans Mensah, raised. We have to be careful with Ghana. Those of you who wants to join the program, this is the time for you to join. Those watching on YouTube, I'm going to post the link here. Those watching on TikTok, you can now start to request and I'll let you in on the show. Another video that I want to show is this. The budget they have passed. This is what the market women are saying about the budget. Yanko.
Nyamisi ankan kwa media mi wodwom na mo meti radio so waka brofo me mente brofo na mo dia mi so meti na media no dia wonyame sa bet no minim adokro ana 11 we say 12 minim adokro media dia mi yan se mesese meti o meto popo meto watermelon meto akutuo ekrom aya so na adua sa nwoma no won hwe akuafo na adwuma akuafo na nwoma no kwoto a wo mo se lo alfa ne boarding Kuafo so say aduro na homodudu afo no ne body etika be ya won hwe akuafo no enduro na homode do no aduane ne baba me adi no no wotete so wotia no so na mba fom wo wi petrol no ma ne mra fom no mo fa nuama ne mra ni andi
Mami we yakasa about budget no ama Madam Chastina meni ajepa ade na me kasa oyoba otidwum osi ono oton popo ne sa ne ma no nti anka eniama akuafo no ede sebe omukuya no nke no ne yetete so ma omo a nke beboa nanso mo yen hwa ade o NDC forecast omo ba omo ne akuafo be di ne ye omo de omo nji nwusie tax omo de omo ba akuafo be didi peche koko bag e beton 7,000 already the first budget akuafo anya hwe o we akuani na se unya bibi o sa budget we ma pega ansa na mehwe Ghana for mama ma yen yes anema we you. Mutie. Mama ma yen yes deal with because e ba ne sa there be our politicians be fire sulia. Wo dwadini no wo de ne say. Ye beti petrol so na wo kofa niama wo lole fe bo na ba fom na wo so be price a watumi ato niama so. Wo kuani no wo de ne say se kan na wo de do no ana say duro na wo to edi spray ayi sabe ayi wafuo wo di spray wo no ba ye no eno no so no yate so ama. Ye ko ready budget one te sa de ni bi mu koko no kra mo ka so mo betu mu ama 6,000 no kra no atofo se no kan we ntumi amfa nche ne budget ni. O sorry anu ko tie Incompetent ono agric minister no pe na watumi atonton fertilizers ni ndro any machines ese e de makuafo no watumi afa ho awie scale discount no utie Incompetent enso Incompetent budget yo de ba ye akuafo na modie ni Incompetent budget yo de ba ye no mikua ni a wote kede ebinim di odo ayisa be bompata ebinim ma no di odo cashew yante cashew for Koko for yante se ye beto ni sei enso wugina ho se eyesu eyeza bronsamba ni di wachire be ye be na ye wo ebi na maame na eka no. These are real citizens. Me ye obi a metidwom me ton popo na me ton no eje akuafo na dua enti niam akuafo use no monte sem ma omo na ye koto a ye nyan fofofo na se yeso ye ba na ye ba be price a yeso yetuma price na fofofo padi me da se man to me read this budget no am fa akuafo am advancements and what to join you said this is a good budget because betting taxes offer you people stupid. What is in your mind? It is a good budget, but it didn't reduce any tax at the port for the people who are doing shipping. It is a good budget, but the 24-hour economy they campaigned on, they don't have a document for the 24-hour economy, and it is a good budget. Ediana Madi, Mahama, Ediana who amamo, Ediana Wumutim. Kriani, oh dear, running Uncle Pop. Fabi bit to say, and the fui. Baumia say, Young Women Fund. Now, say in case, say, small loans to crack the Riani loans, small grants, a young farmer. I no, young Cassa day, Kofa, Webra, Kofan Krata, Webra, and Sana Yama. Ghana force yen pen no nemu be a Women's Development Bank. I am a memu eti dwom kwa kojiska wo. Na ye kwasete bank apa emre wo Ghana ene wo ba me bia wutie me wo a wutie tie ma wo ma me emre wo Ghana ne se wo pesa wo te banka wo hia 400 million. Ansa na watumi aye den watumi de abie bank. Ye gene ma ho enu ti ya fa ma vice president mo oba vice president no ayi ne boss be ready budget wo bra women bank no yes ye the 50 million cedis and e ko bie 50 million cedis ye di bie bank ye fam bie bank enti edwedini a wo de saa ade ni si witrim ti a wokoto abama mahama de ebaya ne say anti anima NDC ni no obenya ne de Davia hiaga obenya ne de utie ayo mame oto ayi amo awo malamata market obenya ne de NDC ni na wo CPP ni na obenya bi na wo PPP ni no obenya bi na wo MPP ni no obenya bi na wo awon to aba na se woni political party kura na wo de otidwomuto ade no sa 50 million ye cha obenya bia na na me wie me me last video
se Ghana me ti wa me ka se wo kita 20 Ghana wonya ba pe an kura ka ba ko pe de atia me se bi sida no ansa na kura mu ha enuama bo ba ye fofofo a bibia ba fa ho beto no agi se nipa na ye wo ho no agi ye nyina ye wu na fofofo me na me ka me kire edwom fo me ye ni so bai wa kwoto ade ni 10 cedis wa kwoto ade ni 10 cedis wo de ba wo beto 100 Ghana So what the American say? Eti nyame si aka no kwa man panyi so obeti niam no so a ye nipa na ye gu o man ni mu ye nya nipa wa bia to na je se de ope no
to ya wa yi de me ni jide wo oh every say to say chacha to ye nipa nyina na to me amiti me ntu bi da so what I say one ye nipa dodo na na to ana boys na to no so adi onye Kristo ni ba kwato so what I say o Kristo ni ba kwato saade boys na to so mu nu be say 100 billion
Ghana cry you do 1 billion
ana ba ye ni ana ma ye nya honfa so adi ma fa so e ba ye petrol yi so uti petrol so uti cement so no na akua fo ho hale na aduaba nnuro na ye didwe anuaba no na ye tete nnuro iso a
ma me my ade ma kire se ma dwunu mu do krachen kwasi prat ma kire se ma dwunu mu do chen felisofo su kwache no mo tete o no no 2 videos amebo na mapon. Those who want to talk, I've said the floor is open. So mon join so I'm trying to feel maybe feel so no na mobile fellas if you want to talk, the link is there, click on it and join. Thank you. Some of you might be familiar. I saw this video and I decided, say, I am away to, so I can't talk as the motor. Okay. Daddy, me that's it. I want us to watch this video and see if we can remember or if we can remind ourselves of some of these images that happen. Obi by when we post to as a nurse. As a nursing training, we see kakra nurses here, them was allowance near Jeffrey Winsem. Abain biaba we post to or the allowance amount. Now what's now home will be a catcher will say you impose to the allowance no crown for so so. To beto aba e de tia de wa ba wa mo allowance no. And the nurse for am Ghana how is market. No am we nursing training. Pacho ye ba ye post to mo there be. Yes, ye ma ye 1 year because say Akufo Addo afa nipa do into surplus. You see how they lie to us. Me be create adwuma ma o ba yo say aban na no accuse o ban ne say aban na mfa nkrofo adwuma mu ntutu abeti ana no mra mefa adwuma mu ono a NDC ni na asen a press conference say aban no fa nipa dodo philosophy su kwa che no asem na make from MAHAMA aban na fa nipa dodo enti ye was surplus da ho a nipa gu a ye nya adwuma anye enti age se nipa na ya form no ye nya adwuma mo ye enti mo ma ye den mo ma ye 1 year make na woju allowance kakra o woju pay kakra sa abatu we ya ye de abufu to mama ma ye ntu bi Ghana bio because emwa yen sister
election last year 2024 niema ekosu bi ni nana dwene ba wumia ya di allowances nanini ye kwoto atia ho ye mpa allowances ye pe posting nani mienu nyina abo ho se dwonso abo akoko ye pe posting ye mpa allowances hu ya ka ho ti allowances no kwoto ma ba wumia no be posting ho hu kwoto na fie hu ntwane ba wumia oba wa be posting ho ndi ndi America nko school college of health Kintampo anase bebere kan say Kintampo nursing training when nko school ye wie school tena fie 4 years jam ama ye tena fie
mo kan say ndra me be kan ha say from 2013 a nurse for a wie school 2013 ye post 2 month to 2017 the Akufo Addo buy me kan no bit na ha say me boa where you be on one kasa experience you Owie school 2013 yamfa na adwumam to 2017 when Nana Addo came to power. Yet the one fan adwumam no to make catch obi say the obefa we adwumam no nya ban papa the awafa we adwumam a wotu our allowance no nya papa na emom the one to amfa we adwumam no ye oya ban papa into about just what kind of just a mentality ne dey serious o this mentality me just me dwene wa mente ase me wie nursing training Leslie say family adwumam ye ntumi am family adwumam tio ya family adwumam o Me little ayi yemantini kivo peplepe. Me little sebe allowance so a major no so a buying and farmer me. A buying for fraba. Adding. Nanso. We're supposed to, Mr. Broby. We're supposed to. Allowance so I said training for no omenya. Now what's now they went to me and post to no. Or they ayi freeze to recruitment so no. Aba beka chire wo say tio. Oh, the awa fa wadwuma mu a wotua allowance no onya papa. Na mo me a me no man fa wadwuma mu na me ntua allowance no me ye papa nti beto aba ma me. Na ampa nipa da sene agye no ati ekodi eno achi akoto aba. What kind of people are we? They're too cheap and too low-minded for people. So politicians would always come and use us. On my road, on my hospital, on your tree. A bit of swat to a mokakra, to a diane kakra, to a second kakra, facuncras, and a coach, because they are all about food, chop money citizens. Not about development, nation building, none of that. So be the main, say party member, be member, be the main, and no. But we are into this and we are not going to joke around with them at all this time around. Sister Ree.
4 years. Na do ne ba wumia e na be posti ye. Na sa wo jisika na di huru ba wumia na do wo di huru ho. Se hu ne ho aye moboi. Letter no ne de ene nam social media ye dan ya mate. Ye tena fie 4 years. De ye yakora ne so wo na obi afrew ne wa bisaw. Adan wo trousers no wan pass ya na. Ana se but she would. Someone discuss what 20 in another neighbor with me. Mumpa allowances. Yes, so you're going to see and this year buying. Yami had my 10% in March. This month ending, yes, you're quadri.
I like this lady. Challenge and final video, fellas. What they voted for is what they are seeing. Allow them to enjoy what they voted for smoothly. But that's it. As our brother we will all suffer at their hands for 4 years. Yes, I believe so. These days, I tried to read some of their TikTok messages. We say a country called Ghana. When do you? As a betting tax versus import duties reduction, which one is important? The almost a betting tax. As if Ghana will be higher. Just say you see, Mahama is an incompetent guy. Uti, wa bon ti bonko so e bano kwanya yemfa so a yemfimbu o maya. He is a fine man. He's a handsome man per what the ladies say. But a pan say yemu maya. Mahama is bankrupt. He doesn't know how it takes to run a country. They were making noise about this galamsey, paying people about this galamsey. And the latest edition of John Mahama's approach to galamsey to tell all Ghanaians to say he cannot solve galamsey or he waste. I'm telling you, John Dramani Mahama, on to me solve galamsey. He doesn't know the technical know-how. Ebra no di ade no. Ebra no wo first no. Oma a police for consuo so a na ye season crofo excavators ne ade ade. Went to me and solve them so. Yeah, the army for echo gade went to me and solve. Nana do Dankwa Kufuado in history of Ghana. He is the only president that banned all type of mining for 1.5 years. No mining in Ghana. From 2018 to 2019, no mining. As a matter of fact, until 2021, or started lifting in Kakrakra, or no one president here, or to halt mining completely. So we illegal, meant to cry. And I may know some of you who say, and Kobe are not so then, esote. Now, I say, any air to teba, ye media for ya could be ever report to my. He's the only president that has done that. He's the only president that has actually brought this. Let's go and ban excavators. If we catch you, we shall ban your excavators and all these things. Yet Ghana for say, na oye galamsey president wanya de. Nanado to speedboats Edema Ghana Navy, a part of the Ghana Army. Okay? Ghana Navy. Okay? Security Service or Ghana Navy for yet to speed boats, ma. And so I'm the consume so I know the tracking soon in free wa ni bi abeshaho. Free wa ni bi abeshaho. Or kwa no a 2 battery any engine any ade na woman on the starting no more to no more the corner be 2 beba no empty escalator and is to me current to ko baby. Nanado did all of these things. Now say Obi Kachre was so you're incompetent. I believe them. You be say Mahama, are you the hope of Ghana? Or say Debbie, I'm not the hope of Ghana. And it is true. He's not the hope of Ghana. Sa galamsey semia one of the year campaign massively catch galamsey for the Kufu Adum person will be to galamsey. Yen ya ba ya bema mwetu. Yen ya dia yen ya ba galamsey no NDC dia ya ba ya bema mwetu. Galamsey na no ane adwuma munim mote ya Tony Obe no man be kwa kwatena ho. Ute sa Mahama wini afo wapampan na koye galamsey. Mahama ankofa another intervention mra. Na yem fancy galamsey anokwaya. Akofa Club Pleasure Dance Championship for some catch was a Mahama incompetent. I bet you now be me matem. Are you people serious? Eh? Who's the correct? Also, best or Baba fix it galamsey because they say you almost say galamsey in the year west. Onfe kumra. Amian to me. Tax force to me. This is say the abandon say your pencrofu abekwa akojije galamsey for no ombejije omani. Nti ye hia papa Ajasco ene akina poponom omo be tumi asa na omo akosa wo pit ni mu na omo dia stop galamsey. I told you that is a stupid party and people were there trying to insult me. Are you people serious? Is that not stupid? Isn't that foolishness? One way create tioni ade create to me galamsey fu we yankoko. Chinese fu eska wo munsem. Kwabena boadi a ono no watena bobikuma aguna bobikuma watena sa na enne NDC fu aba omo say onkotwe it okona omo command 500 cedis kro beja betene fiada. Oduruwo na say Chinese fu we $80 crowd there na obe pound the whole group ni na dia ma Chinese fu. Yes, so I'm say from say water gas. I'm no stop galamsey. Kenyans are not worried. And never be a one. Ghanaians are not worried. These are the Jesus Christ. After they are rough, no more yeah. Occupy Julobi house. Galamsey is killing us. We cannot stand it. Nane Kufado Galamsey yi nefichen ye to Galamsey. Mahama ba bibi abeyeku. Yanko fadia yebe to me dia stop Galamsey. Yes, Operation Dancing Competition, Club Pleasure, a Club Pleasure Championship. I get to so a nominee, Kofi Ba nominee, a Renaissance, a Slim Bastard. How many a day call Galamsey? DJ Azigzanum. Omonum dances. Party, nominee Afronita no na dance all God num, and I no more the Kwakokwe Galamsey. And you people are not worried. When you're serious as a country, that is why the politicians play you people like that. Yeah, Pencrofu ko jina galamsey fo we so no ma je twitwi no ma jai galamsey ya. Yes, yanko fa dance all God. Ne Afronita no nkosa. Omunko bu omumu ho emayen. Emu ya de ane ya de na aduru mo no mo aka ho ankwala ne biscuit no mo ne ade e do mu ni na be frafra. We are going for German. That man is not a serious man. Let us be serious in this country. The John Mahama president is not a serious man. Over here, I don't think his capacity is broadened. Not doing it say, I'm creating jobs for the boys. But only say, it is putting the boys' life in danger. Now, the say, me creative bibi neja, parties food soldiers say, and your Jumaye. Only say, Galamsey foi, Muankasa say they are armed and dangerous. Obi oye armed and dangerous. Yeah, the Adidas tracksuit and a coco. Oh, galamsey site. No muso mu Jimmy Kasia. Oh, mu nim say be a wobi ni eko. No muso mu jira no mo sa. Oh, mama ba ko. Oh, papa bibiri o china no wu na Mahama da so to. O benum faride tinsa. Oh, papa enya won sam sam na po enware da na ade ko wuye. Until when are we going to be that shallow? Until when? Like Ghana, until when? Come, bro, asma make an enya some another video no ya. Yanko fan profuambra, yanko fan profuambra, yan fan profuambra no one moment embra stop galamsey no. You see, I cover club championship for Osha Raymond no Mbesa Mayen, Chris Brown. Yambesa Adidas Nkobu Buyemu our galamsey site. And you people think this man has something better for Ghana. You guys are not serious. Montrebi will be answering here from Paul. That's my last video and I'm out of here. Yanko. 24. Hey, Allah! Allah! Hey, Allah! Hey, Allah! Hey, hey, you the dancer, hey, you the dancer, hey, you the dancer, that's a bunny, 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 everybody, shut that board down, shut that board down, shut that board down, shut that board down, shut that board down. Shut down, press up, oh my God, Ghana is finished. This is crazy. Damn, that is crazy. That right there is crazy. And you know, Mama, you're serious. I don't know if I'm saying that to you, police. I do have you say, shut up, madam. No more, no more. How you say? Oh, boy, NDC. Incompetent in government, incompetent in opposition. Yeah, yeah, what they. Into where I'm going to call galamsey, no. So, me, so. Okay. Daddy, Ghana, you are so. Ghana, you are some papa. Ah, talent debut. Come, Broby. Sa idea we want the Mahama. And one the Mahama Kofibwa. One the catcher they say, young party boys, bina, young show matadi and case, Omoko Kungalam, some bear water. It is your bed. One bed in okay. Unyanyano pa no we dware no ahye na taade no we kogina nsu no indi se galamsey fo na ba no afre officer mpacho galamsey fo na ba o na galamsey fo na tena ho na officers na free wura mu ana se ba bi o motere no mo aba na se dey che se oye smarter this government here always so more smarter. Akufo-Addo used the military to clear the place and we saw the water clearing. Use the military to clear the place. Party boys see our form. We use them to man the place after it has been cleared off or it has been rid of these people. Nanka my job for the boys for Hubi. After we have cleared it. But right now, galamsey if we create you see kind of giant when they show it could be current drone near the end. What them crowd make could go harm. Odomo to the way of harm for them to be harmed. And also 500 cities near the Bemanintino or Saz or Meso on Tias here. We have drones and we are not using drones. Why are we not even using drones to even man this place? To give signal right away to the security agencies once these people get onto these forests and these water bodies. Every 15 minutes, the drone should be deployed. Practical solutions is what we are looking for. And NDC has none of them. But they are the loudest on the whole place. And they insult the most. Maybe the last time, and then the program no ABC. Maybe where we are, I'll be signing out from here. Thank you so much.
Hey, Allah! Allah! Hey, Allah! Hey, Allah!
Galamsey! Yes, stop Galamsey. Wait. The original hey. Wait, wait. That's why there's a mukram son mukram come abuna kun wait. God. Oko God den. Galamsey site. Hey, I grow my hand so man, I grow and any so I grow or papa any so seriously. Just offer okay, so I'm red no nya bi. You're the president here wedding in our amre. It was so handed to him easily. So yeah, why not? Because me say kwa we say me galamsey ni na we me good headings we good winning na no me head na ni na afra we ugina we. Okay. Madam Mamat, how are you doing? Miss B said, Felix, it's all cover up. I believe so. Said it's all cover up. We will talk.
Hey, here it is. Hey, here it is. That's about it. Everybody, shut down, boy, down. Shut down, boy, down. Shut down, boy, down. Yeah. Shut down, boy, down. Shut down, boy, down. Shut down, boy, down.
Oh, my country, Ghana, the political party NDC. You don't know what to do with them. It's just crazy how we have allowed ourselves to get to this level. Charlie, good news, Mamo. I have I have good news for you. And the good news is Nyamiada Roma Koda. Semunima Koda Media TV. Maybe I am a koye bugano. We say Omoko off for some time. Now Omo fix you studio no. Nyamiada Roma kakra Omo fixeba. In this is no more video Omo the to Omo YouTube page no so for now. Inti mesra wa say more Mone Koda Media and the audience was one or mesra mo den say mobile on my YouTube page no so ejaya waba back ejaya udi asempa kechiri waba back fire pa ndra mehwe ni show no ba ko manage pa nti e besra mo say Koda de munim say mesu me fie no me ko Ghana eja o ma ne kura me wana me ye shows ni bibia nti no say eka Koda na aka political zone and then nyame ada roma say yate say Koda ebesin ayeden ebesin arani bi I believe say very soon no on be start on my live programs now again. I'm starting again into please on YouTube no Koda Media TV. Koda Media TV. Mama day na mon check you on my energy. YouTube fan building boom. You man a fake run here. Yes, start it. And then I believe say we spoke about the fact say your party MPP have a lot of things to do to fix it. I believe we discussed about the reason why in some people are MPP are still at post. Juma Ben and Omoyedema NDC, Edukuti Omo Party and Unti NDC are normally still Omodasuti post. The first person Andra Mebeye and where Juma was Yvonne and every year operate or year MD for a year Ghana Airport Company. And now I know say John Mahama you be someone who replacing and one yes, woman acquire the deputy. Meaning say the woman is still at post. Now Niama Bibri Yaniguya Dexo, Niama Bibri na wa around. We have on these people. Niama Omoye and Niama Omoye Ekuditi Aye, Bine Minerals Commission, Martin KWAKU, Wamwa Party no, sign the checks at the NDC MPs, vote, said VOLTA regional, sign the checks, more logistics. Release information more kotena board so ye fan common bibia we are no akotwa ma NDC for. I spoke about that and we are going to continue keeping the fire on them. the fact says will be doing so you're bigger than the party. Pennyfonia balls. No one get rid of those people from the party. Because nya de omo bebo ayen. And no mistake ayeye. Omu show ye and so omo moayen. Uti omu show ye and so omo moayen. Omo promise ye and so omo de yebeko position. And I still ane ye kwadwene ane de omo atena dem oni omo atwene abom. Oni ne dwene bo mo na oti mahama fie no akoye bibia. Nanka mahama odi na dem simpie so afi de obegina house ya fine man. Status or kasasa na na esanka Ghana for any dog. Na so Ghana yinim ne sa o sky cover bibia so. O sky I cover bibia so into even crown so be a traitor into me boarding country and so a traitor. But some of us there we are here to work. Say no ntine bi mo pay asem that is okay. And no ntine bi mo na yan kasa that is okay. We are going to keep on saying and hammering on the truth until the truth is told to everybody. I also talked about the budget. The fact said the market women are disappointed in the budget because they were expecting to hear reduction of maybe petrol or reduction of maybe equiafo indura mudugu cheap. None of that was showed there. Shippers haven't done their yet, but shippers, you didn't get anything in this. One more page because of 24 hours. Yes, a document credible 24 hours. You need yet. We shall come back later to inform the House on what you do. The promises some money now they are failing you. Men will be in country said they did well. Men will be in country a budget near correct budget. There be. And this is funny duty on my son or but after 6 months, when everything start going through now, they will know and then they would now know say Oma Koton color TV, they are cotton black and white. Na me entine ne munchemo na onyemo kese. Asoboni ebete asem dia koma ya tamfo yesi. Anybody ebehwe ye dia koma ya tamfo yefra. Anoboni ebeyi anu aduano edi ye ho adanse krumu aton ya ma ya tamfo ye to sa anu no mu. Adwene boni adwene ye ho ye bodam boni awiri free de masa ankrofo no. Womo pay nam ejam wonam. Woni e pay moja enmu wangaso moja. Yeshua HaMashiach dimo. Amen. Charlie, yewie. When we had much na share no na yensan infantas be. Mr. Maxwell, I say he even went ahead to apologize to Mahama for all the things he said about him. Oh, don't mind him. Don't mind them. Fellas, the truth of the matter is the NDC wants to buy time to allow their galamsey supporters to continue their illegal galamsey. Obviously, say we have we say Omedian whole coordinator. Another office created. Water guard coordinator. Anyways, we haven't seen anyone through. Bye bye.